That they did, Rex. Biggest takeaway, Cowboys yesterday, as a lot of people said, it felt like more like a loss than a win. What'd you think?
Well, I mean, I get where everybody's saying that, hey, you got the victory. That's all you wanted. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because we just saw the team that you're chasing dominate a lesser team. You need to dominate games like that. This game should be over at halftime, and it isn't. It just shows, Dallas, you ain't as good as you think.
So that's the other word that I heard. Are the Cowboys, RC, overrated?
Well, yeah, they're the Cowboys. and I'm not saying that in any negative way about the Dallas Cowboys, but the world wants the Dallas Cowboys to be great. For some reason, that star on the helmet shines more than any other logo in the NFL. But we said the same thing, or we felt the same thing when the Philadelphia Eagles went to Indianapolis and they had to pull out a game late. The Dallas Cowboys found a way to win, or the Houston Texans found a way to lose. The thing is, you now keep pace and you understand that we can't play that way if we're going to beat the good teams in the NFC. If this team shows up in the playoffs, they'll go home week one no matter who they play. If they play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they'll go home week one. Yeah. But if we see the team that we saw in the fourth quarter against the Indianapolis Colts, if you see the team that you saw for 4 quarters against the Minnesota Vikings, then that team can play with anybody. It's about consistency and it's about discipline. That's on Mike McCarthy. This team has to show up to play, but your quarterback, your leader, who we all said during Cooper Rush's time at quarterback, when this dude comes back, this is who the Cowboys are. He leads the league in interceptions since returning. Dan can get to it a little better than I can. If Dak Prescott doesn't play better, this team can't win a championship because 20 and 21 get downhill on people, and you will be afraid of this run game.
That's Pollard and Zeke. Dan, show us Dak.
Well, right now, the most frustrating thing for Dak Prescott, or really difficult to understand, is how poorly he is seeing the field. That's really been a strength for his. Like watching the game and watching the tape, I'm sitting there going, maybe it's a little bit attached to CeeDee Lamb because there's so many choice routes, but it's not just middle of the field and it's not just CeeDee Lamb. I don't know what it is, but Dak Prescott's not right.
The other piece is this, though. He also led a dang 100-yard drive in the game.
Yeah.
And listen, Dan, what I'm saying is this. I agree with you, which is why I brought up Dak Prescott and said if he plays like this team can't advance in the playoffs.
Yeah.
But we also have to sit here and say, okay, you played bad. You didn't have your stuff. But late in the fourth quarter, you were Steph Curry and you made the threes to help your team win the game. And that's how you keep a team in the hunt. But he has to be better throughout the 3.5 quarters.
Give me a quick final word. Cowboys, overrated. We talked about San Francisco at the beginning. We're going to get to the Eagles right here, right now. Are the Cowboys good enough? Teams sometimes win games when they play badly. Are the Cowboys good enough?
No, they're not good enough.
They're not good enough.
They are not good enough. And I'm going to tell you why. They're not good enough because they have one person on that is a threat as a receiver. That's CeeDee Lamb. The other guys, whatever. They're okay. They're okay in the run game. As us, we can stop a run and cover one wide out, I can assure you. And right now, the quarterbacks play, I don't think he's the biggest issue right now. I don't think he's got other
I agree.
targets.
They can't pass protect.
Well,
they can't block.
Tyron Smith could improve that if he comes back.
So the Cowboys, again, they find a way to win. This on the same day where the team they're chasing, the Eagles, were taking on the Giants. Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.